Hello, wonderful beings. This is T Tarot, and I'm Simona. Welcome. So this is your weekly reading for 20th of September 2021 until 26th of September 2021. Right, so I think I'm just going to jump into it. The message is quite strong, and the cards literally, it didn't take me long to shuffle. They just were popping out. So it's a very strong message. It feels like it's a continuation of last week. So if you wanna trace the story, you can go back and see the other video for last week. So it feels like an opening. It feels like energy is moving. So last week was more of a kind of like dealing with some difficulty, maybe dealing with some challenging energy, shadow work. And this week, and this week feels like an opening. Whatever we've done, whatever we've gone through last week, it's complete, and we're entering into a more dynamic phase with energies this week. So in the center we have the Chariot. I'm using Lukumi Tarot, by the way. It's a Cuban tarot. Okay, so very powerful central card. It's literally in the middle of the reading, and it speaks about the overall energy of the week, as it embraces us, like the entire, like all of each day. This Chariot embraces whatever we deal, whichever archetype, whichever other energy we deal with. This is what embraces us. And the Chariot, to me here, especially speaks about effortlessness and weightlessness, being light on your feet, maybe being also light within yourself emotionally, connecting to lightness, to ease and flow. And in a way, it's interesting because we have the black pigeon and the white pigeon. So this guy, first of all, he completely just rejects any laws of gravity or sense or whatever, with his appearance in the sky, floating on a chair and being pulled by two pigeons. So that's quite interesting. We're going to get to that. But what I'm trying to say here is that we have two opposite energies, and when you put these two opposite energies together, when you manage to find the middle ground or to unite them so they can work together, and this doesn't mean that they lose their perspective. They're still opposite energies, but they do not pull in different directions. They pull in the same direction. They have the same purpose, the same goal, the same whatever it is, and this is when we defeat all sorts of limitations and blockages, and we can move forward, right? So there is a sense of working with maybe exactly like having integrated the shadow aspect of ourselves, because that's what, as I mentioned, that's what we were working with last week. So these parts of ourselves which were not seen have surfaced. They have been integrated or are being integrated the following week, this week, the coming week. And I'm recording this on Sunday, by the way. That's why I've just said the following week. So yeah, there is a sense of effortlessness here, of going with the flow, of trusting. There is a real security, a real trust within yourself, within your whatever it is that you've experienced, whatever it is you've learned, there is a real anchor here. Look at his presence. He's just so confident and so he's also kind of peaceful. He's quite, I don't know, he's just looking forward with such certainty and such I don't know, just unshaking gaze. So this is very beautiful energy to be working with next week. Also, bear in mind that there's some very powerful energies we're going to be dealing with next week. The full moon is on 21st in the evening. Sometime, well, depending where you are on the globe, it could be on 22nd. And we have the autumn equinox, which is on 21st, 22nd, 23rd, something like this time frame. So powerful portals, powerful openings, very powerful revealing. There's a sense of revealing. There's a sense of the doors opening so we can move forward on all levels of our existence. We start Monday quite busy. There is this busy vibe about Monday. There is a focus on the task at hand. There's maybe a goal, maybe there is and that goal doesn't have to be anything work related. It could be just you taking care of yourself. It's most likely something creative, because the wand energy is about creativity. And if you can see, this guy is just so focused on the coconuts. That coconut, he's just he's there to get them. He knows how to get them, so he's putting the work, and he will get them. He'll be successful. So there is a sense here on Monday, a sense of basically doing stuff, getting stuff done, being there of the world and physically creating, doing things. There's another thing. The Three of Wands to me often speaks about looking at the future rather than the past. So having put the past behind and being focused on what is now and what is to come, like what your goal and purpose is. So powerful closure, very powerful closure from last week, and just an opening for a new experience, new path. Tuesday is wonderful kind of emotional healing energy. He looks like a saint here as well. The horse is a bit hilarious. It's just quite such a proud horse. For some reason, every time when I draw this card, just to be honest, like it feels like it's more about the horse than the actual saint or person on top of the horse. It's just the horse is such a he's got such a fiery, proud energy, like such a conqueror, conquest energy, and the person on top is just floating, completely serene, he's got, I don't know, their eyes closed and just totally connected to spirit, totally surrendered to the horse, and the horse feels like this protector and this proud being of the physical here on the ground, who's carrying this saintly figure. Very interesting message. What I'm getting here is a few things. So Tuesday brings an opportunity for connection within. within the heart, within the emotional world, healing, but also loving interactions, like with friends, with family. It could also, this card could also bring news, like some sort of gift or some sort of like news of something very positive, something beautiful, like a new beginning of some sort, a new creative opportunity, or for some of you it could be a person who expresses their feelings, their emotional, world to you. Or it could be you doing that, you taking the initiative and speaking from the heart and doing and being from that place, from that center, from the heart center on Tuesday. And this doesn't mean anything romantic, it could be, but just being there in the heart and keeping that connection to divine source, to yourself. Well, yeah, divine source and yourself is all the same, but to the whole, the connection to the whole, to the earth, and within, what's within yourself. Lots of water, lots of healing, lots of very beautiful. I think I may come back to this card in a bit. Yeah, because I just want to move on, and then if something else comes up, I'll expand on this one. On Wednesday, we have very fiery energy. Again, we have a wand energy. This is the Queen of Wands, and it's a very warm energy, but it's also very warrior-like energy. She's strong. She's strong, and she's in a very in a power stance, with her leopard. I think that's leopard. Yeah, with her leopard. So she's just oozing power. She knows her worth. She knows her. She's very focused. She's got very firm boundaries as well. So Wednesday. Also, this lightnings or these yellow things coming out of her, hair. It feels like insights or like charged energy, like ready to spring into action. But no, I receive it more as an insight or connection to another realm, receiving information. So this, for some of you, this could be translated as inspiration for action, for something, sudden opening and sudden desire or urge to do things, to create stuff, like openness within your entire being to and clarity about how to manifest something in your life, how to forge a path, forward, momentum. This could be literally, so this is the overall energy of the day, and I would love to hear how that manifests for some of you guys. It could literally be a person in your life who can embody that energy. It could be you, and it could be the entire day and just people around you and the feel of the day. So I also get from her, a vibe of she's not afraid to try things and fail. Look at all these burned sticks in the back. So I get a very full-on energy, like 100% investment into something, very passionate energy. And it's okay if some projects burn down. It's okay to start something and then let it die off and then start something new, you know. So that's the essence of life. This is how it works. It's all cyclical. Okay, yeah, very energetic energy. Thursday. So on Thursday we have the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles or coins, and this is very interesting depiction of this card. So we have this cave with gold and precious things and this massive coin in the middle of a clump. Yeah, anyway, there's a skull as well. So for some reason, this complements somehow the Queen of Wands. I almost feel like on Wednesday there is a receiving of some sort of insight or clear direction and passion, or like reconciling with your own passion about life, about self-expression, joy, feeling joy, and creating. And I almost feel like the Thursday energy is now there is the physical realm, and this energy needs to be grounded in the physical. It could literally be a gift of some sort from the universe, more of a grounded direction about that idea or whatever, or job, or just direction in which you're going. An opportunity of some sort, which could bring a lot of success, a lot of wealth, a lot of value in your life, but it's still in the cave, it's still hidden, and it needs to be unearthed. It needs to be taken out of the cave. There's a lot of potential there, so I get a lot of potential. The work needs to be done though in order for this potential to be used, for this wealth, for these ideas, for this whatever it is to be used for the creation of something, for laying the foundation of something. So this is also a foundation, a very stable foundation. Look at that gold. But if it just stays in the cave, it's nothing. It's just, it cannot stay in the cave. It needs to be used. The resources need to be used in order to create something beautiful, something supportive of yourself, of your community, of the world, something which serves you and the greater good. So maybe receiving resources, or having an idea how to this is also having the resources. This doesn't have to be literally money, but you are having the resources. You have the skill, you have the wisdom, you have the experience to make something happen in your life, to have the life of your dreams, to build it somehow. However, you need to bring it out of the cave of yourself. It cannot just stay there dormant. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Friday, and I feel that it's happening, guys. It's that wealth is getting out of the cave. There is a bringing the coins out and creating, laying the foundation, creating that path. Wow, this card is very, very interesting. There's so much symbolism in it. It's almost like they're playing with this being, with this deity here, which is she's got these divining tools. It almost feels like they're harnessing the power of destiny or something bigger, and progressing. Like, this guy seems a lot poorer or lower than this one, and they seem to me, they remind me of priests or some kind of, some religious figures, but this one is a lot lower than this one in status. It feels like very interesting, but it's almost like, yeah, these are the steps. This guy is going to get here, and this guy's going to get here and there and there and there. There's a sense of collaboration as well. Collaboration with spirit, collaboration with your community, collaboration with family, with whatever. And it's very interesting because I don't get a vibe of this person being like, yeah, maybe his status is a bit lower, but there is a sense of collaboration there. See, their hands are on their hearts. They're speaking the same language, and they're collaborating in order to use this power of this being, this deity, to create something stable, which serves not just them both, but everyone, like serves the whole. Yeah, real focus here, real dedication and prayer. Like, yeah, when I say prayer, what I meant is, I'm just looking at their hands, and what I mean is to do things, but to listen, always listen to your desire, your heart's desire, your deepest desire, and take actions to coming from here, from the heart, from what you truly want, what truly would fulfill you. So yeah, take actions accordingly. Because this is what creates the stable foundation. Otherwise, you work against yourself. And then here, another pentacle card. Lots of coins in the ground. This person's kind of reaping the rewards of his labor, and he's working really hard, but it's just very abundant energy, really, really abundant energy. It's interesting also that it's the land he's working, the land, and the land is birthing these coins for him. Isn't that fascinating? Something, I get a vibe of like hard labor, but this hard labor will birth things which are miraculous, things which are way better than what we expected. So Saturday is there is a sense of real groundedness in being held, for some of us, and for some of us really working hard to create that foundation for ourselves, and trusting that we're progressing, we're doing the right things. And it's interesting because the second half of the week, from Thursday on, it's like a progression of the Pentacle suit. From Ace of Pentacles, we go to Eight of Pentacles, and then to 10 of Pentacles. So it's a very, very clear growth, expansion of this energy. On Sunday, we have the star, very wonderful depiction of this archetype. Yaima, is that what it's called? No, Yemaya. Yemaya. It's a wonderful deity, very with various expressions, but she's in this particular picture she's depicted as a mermaid, very connected to the water element, very connected to the heart, to love, to motherhood, to intuition, to the feminine energy, to unconditional love as well, I feel. So there is a sense of healing, allowing yourself to because the rest of the week seems quite dynamic, so allowing Sunday to be to receive, not just receive, not just receive rest and nourishment, but receive the guidance. So stillness is important, because in these moments of stillness we have the opportunity to really listen to the guidance from within, to really listen to our soul's desire, to the direction we're being guided to walk into. So I just sense an invitation for communion with yourself, with the whole, with spirit, with whatever you believe in. Yeah, very beautiful. And just the fact that this card crowns the reading, Sunday, that's the completion of the week. Very beautiful completion, very feminine. So it's almost like coming home to the feminine, because I feel that the rest of the week is very action oriented. It's very dealing with practicalities maybe, except Tuesday. Is very watery and quiet, nurturing and beautiful, and an opportunity to, and that's interesting because this is exactly when the full moon is, an opportunity for ceremony, an opportunity for connection to this powerful time, and to spirit, to yourself, to other people, and seeking like answers and guidance, and receiving that guidance. Okay, and then Sunday as well feels like coming home to the mother, coming home to yourself, to your feminine, to your receptive nature, to your wild, dark, creative, mystical, raw, watery parts, to the dream world, to the subconscious, to that which cannot be spoken of. It cannot be organized, it cannot be put into a logical progression, or that's the feminine aspect, that's that total chaos, but beautiful chaos from which comes all creation. So settling into, so that's it, like, going back to that place, because balance is needed in order not to burn out, right? We can't just do and without rest, without connection with your own guidance system. So Sunday there is an invitation to go back to your center and to check in, just checking in, how you are after a busy week, what's happening, are we on the right track, what's needed, listening to your own insights and inspiration, maybe reflecting and preparing for the next week. Well, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. I got another message which feels like it's more about the full moon or the collective energy, which is it's a very expansive, very high level, very collective, broad collective energy, which I think I'm just gonna mention it here, and then I will do a separate reading for the full moon on Tuesday. So there is a sense of waking up of some sort, waking up and breaking loose. Very interesting. Because on the bottom of the deck we had the Emperor, and if you see, this Emperor almost looks angry and kind of like pissed off and kind of like just very electrified and very ready to jump into action, but he's not, you know, he's not doing it anyway. And he's looking at the tower. This escaping, there's these slaves are escaping, something like, so that is very interesting, guys. So we have this archetype who represents structure, who represents control, who represents establishment, who represents rules and order, and a master of the earthly realm, authority, and he's looking almost at his castle, or the structures that have been built, which are crumbling down, and people are like, beings are escaping towards the waters, towards, it almost feels like this realm which I was describing here, this feminine, this unruly, this chaos, this creative force which reinvents and births new. So I'm gonna leave it at this for now, and then I will do a full moon reading. So check that out. It's gonna come out very soon after this one. Well, thank you so much for sticking in until the end. Please, if you like this reading, like, share, subscribe. That helps the channel to grow. And please comment below what your experience of the week is as the week progresses. I'm really curious to hear how the different archetypes we've discussed here, how they manifest for you, how the energies are being felt in your immediate reality. I read all of the comments and I reply very often. So yeah, if you want to get connected, drop me a comment. Bye. Have a wonderful week.